Everybody, I am back, y'all. I have been so MIA, and let me tell you why. So I've been moving. I've been blessed with a bigger house, so I am so thankful for that. But I don't know why I thought I was gonna be just like MIA off of social media for like 3 days and I was gonna be done. No, it took way longer, and of course it did, but I don't know what went through my mind to make me think that, I don't know, my moving process was gonna be like a few days and I was gonna be done. Like, it definitely took longer. Y'all know how stressful moving is. So yeah, that's that. But I should say less because y'all get it, but it's annoying. But I'm still in the middle of moving. As you can see, I'm in my new office. I have nothing on the walls yet. This whole room is in shambles. I need to get everything together. My desk is in a random place in the middle of the room, and there's an echo. But that's okay, because the show must go on, okay? So today we're gonna talk about style influences or style icons. So when you are getting into your style journey, whether it's from hoochie to elegant, or whether it's from boring to more stylish, or whatever it is for you, once you start your style journey, one of your steps should be to figure out who your style influence is, okay? And a style influence, or your style icon, your personal one, is somebody who has a style that you actually like, that you can see yourself in and relate to, you know, something that really, you know, you could just see yourself in, like, that's what I want to look like. That's what I would be comfortable in. That's how comfortably I would like to be seen as that person. And this person could be anybody, or there could be multiple people. So let me just say that, because when I say style influence, a lot of people think it should be one person. And a real person at that. It doesn't have to be a real person. It doesn't have to be one person. It could be multiple person. It could be I don't know, a band, you know, a girl group. It could be anybody, right? So just so y'all know, I'm gonna give you some examples of mine. I put these on Instagram, but y'all know I can only go in so deep with my discussions I have on Instagram because people don't like to read, okay? So let me just tell y'all. So my first style influence, and I think I've talked about this a little bit before, so we're just going more into depth. My first style influence is Tracee Ellis Ross, okay? And this is probably the same thing for everybody, okay? Because Tracee Ellis Ross, she's been dressing down and very bold in her stylishness since back in the day, Girlfriends, okay? She's been looking great, and I remember, side note, I remember when I used to watch Girlfriends back in the day when I didn't really know what was going on with these grown-up women, but I was watching it anyway. I used to watch that show and I loved the way she dressed, like, for work, and mainly for work. Like, when she was out doing her own thing, it looked okay, but it was mainly for work, and when she would like go out to events and stuff like that with her friends. So the main thing I remember, though, besides that, this kind of actually has to do with it as well, is she was one of the first Black women that I saw that I actually like paid attention to that wore her hair. She wears her hair naturally, and not just regular natural, like, you know, back in the 90s to early 2000s, a lot of women of color were wearing their hair out, their natural hair, but they were wearing it straight. But one thing I noticed about her is she was always wearing her hair like she does now, just big, curly, natural. And I don't know, something popped in my brain. I was like, wow, like, she is so pretty and we can do that? That's kind of a sad memory. Like, duh, we can do that. We can do anything we want with our hair. But I don't know, I just love everything that she does. Some of her outfits, I'll be like, I don't know, that's a little too high fashion for me. I don't like it, it's ugly. But most of the stuff that she wears, I love it. So the main things, let me just point out a few main features that I pointed out on Instagram. What I like about her style mainly is like the exaggerated touches to her pieces, okay? So like exaggerated sleeves, like a puff sleeve or pleated sleeve. Or I remember one time she was wearing this dress and her sleeves had all these, what are they called? I can't think of the name right now, but all these shingles on them. I don't remember, I can't think of the name right now, y'all. I'm just looking at this window. I need to put my curtains up. It's crazy in here, y'all. But anyways, she had all this stuff on her sleeves and it was just so cute. But also, not only the sleeves, but also she wears a lot of wide leg pants. You know, I love that. But also a lot of oversized jackets, and she wears a lot of nice coats and a lot of bold jewelry, and I just love it. And then she adds in her natural hair with that to just kind of put the icing on top of everything, and I just love it. I love her style. I love her style, and I'm just like, okay, this is what I want to be like when I grow up, because it seems like she doesn't care. Does she have a stylist? We don't know, but if she does, I want to know who that is, because I love it. Like, I love her style. I love her style. It's so interesting. I never know what she's going to do next. She looks beautiful. She looks great. But let's go on to number 2. Person number 2 is actually a character from a movie. Okay, so one of my favorite movies is called The Devil Wears Prada. Y'all remember that movie? I think it came out in 2016, maybe 2015. But I love that movie. I love that movie. But anyway, so in that movie, my style influence is Miranda Priestley, which is Meryl Streep's Meryl Streep's character. Okay. Speaking of customers, so random. Her daughter played a Starbucks barista in that movie. Just random thought that came to me. But anyway, so I love her style because it's very put together, right? Because she's a big time boss at this fashion magazine, and everybody respects her. You know, everybody's a little scared of her, but everybody knows she's about her business. She's a boss. The way she dresses is, I love it. It's just so put together. It's so nice and so businessy, but like, yes, but I'm like, not the words I'm thinking of, but yes, I'm a professional, but I'm a bad lady. Okay, like that's how she carries herself. Her character carries herself in the movie, and I love it. I absolutely love it. But it's not only her style, it's her swag with her boss lady swag. Like, y'all gotta watch that movie if you don't know what I'm talking about, or if you've never seen it. It's kind of long, so watch it on like a day off, or maybe like a long weekend off. I think it's like 2 hours and some change, but it's a good movie though. I really did enjoy that whole movie. But she just carries herself. There's just that boss swag is amazing. I love it. Okay, so boom. Then there's number 3. Who is my number 3? I'm gonna go straight to Zoe Johnson, which is Yara Shahidi's character in Grownish. Okay, not Blackish. I wasn't really paying attention to her when she was in Blackish. I don't know why, but in Grownish, when she's in college and her style, it changed just a little bit. They kicked it up just a little bit. Who was the stylist for them? I don't know about everybody else. Everybody else looked good too, but I was mainly focused on her character and then Tracy Ellis Ross's character. Like, they looked good. The main thing that I loved about their styles, their characters' styles in this show was it's like they brought high fashion into the culture, right? So they would wear something that is like, ooh, like that's expensive. It's an expensive name brand, right? And they got this whole outfit. They got, you know, all the brands on head to toe. But then they put sneakers with it, or they put you know, big gold hoop earrings with it, or bamboo earrings with it, or and then they did a lot of embellishments with the hair. If you notice that, I pay a lot of attention to detail. So there's a lot of times when Yara had Yara, yes, but Zoe is the character. Zoe had braids, and then she had like little pearls in her braids or little chains in her braids. Like, it was different stuff that they would do to just incorporate all of this detail together with this fashion. But these are beautiful Black women. It was gorgeous. Who is the stylist on that show? I don't know, but like, give her 3 raises. She or he did a very good job, because they looked good. Like, I loved that simple touch, just adding that onto there. Something so elegant, but then bringing back the culture inside of it. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. I loved it. Okay. And there is 2 other people, and they are characters in another show that I watch. So this show is on Netflix. It's called Working Moms. That show is hilarious. So if you're a grown woman, watch that show. It's funny. It's relatable. You know, it's about these moms just, you know, trying to do the best while having babies. You know what I'm saying? They're bosses, but they have kids too. So they have to balance. But it's a very funny show. Y'all should watch that. It's called Working Moms. No G, Working Moms on Netflix. I think there's like 4 or 5 seasons, I believe. I don't know off the top of my head. I just know I watched them all. It's so funny. But the 2 people on there that I watched their style throughout the seasons. The first one, her name is Ann Carlson, and she's the redhead. And her style is very uniform, okay? So she wears a lot of neutral colors: ivory, gray, different shades of brown, you know, or she'll wear black too. And then there'll be some other little colors added in there. It's very uniform, but she always has like a little splash of a glam feature to it. So the main thing that I usually see is she has platform Oxfords all the time. She even has some that are like bedazzled. What are we doing? Bedazzled platform Oxfords? It's so cute. And it's like just one of those things that if you blink, you'll miss it. I love these little details that I find when it comes to like these character styles. I don't know, it does something to me. I love it. But she dresses very cute, or she'll have like a nice handbag. She has nice coats. It changes, but you never know what it's gonna be. But there's always that added feature to it, okay? Just to add on to that uniform. And then the second person, her name is Sloan. Okay, she is the only woman, the only Black woman in the little girl group. But I don't want to give y'all the whole story, but let me just, so in the beginning seasons, when she was introduced into it, at first she wasn't in the girl group, but then she became part of the girl group, okay? I'm not gonna give y'all too much because I want y'all to go watch it. It's really funny. So at first, she was very about her business, and that's about it. Like nothing came above her job and her work. Okay, she's a boss. She takes care of herself. She has this nice sports car, this big old pretty house, like all the things. But anyways, she was always wearing ivory from head to toe. Okay, that was her thing every day, even when she wasn't working and when she was like, I don't know, running errands or something. She had ivory on from head to toe. And I was like, oh my God. I love when somebody wears one color and they do it well every single time. How do you do it? How do you do it? It's simple, but I love seeing that. And it makes me want to do it, but I love color too much. I love color way too much, so I can't do it. But she looks so cute. But then later on in the later seasons, she has a change in her life. And then now she's wearing more colors, okay? She's wearing more colors, but still very much a boss. She still looks very good, but my favorite style of hers is when she was wearing the all white. I loved it. She was wearing it so much and looking like so much of a boss that one of the other ladies in the girl group tried to do it too. It was just one of those things like, I gotta do it, so let me just try it. Because, you know, she's just giving off this confidence, this boss, like I gotta do it too. That's probably why the other lady wanted to do it. But anyways, watch that show. It's hilarious. But those are my style influences, just to name a few of my main style influences. When you first figure out your style influences, I'm not saying, okay, this person was doing this and wearing that, I want to look exactly like that. I'm not saying that, but incorporate a little bit of that into your new wardrobe and into your new style, okay? Because that's what I've pretty much done when I started my style journey. So just something to think about, y'all. But I need to cool off because there's no fan in here and it's a little hot. But yeah, think about that. And I want to know, like, do y'all have any style influences? If you're starting your style journey, or if you haven't done it yet, like, who are some people that you see that you love their style and you want to, like, you know, add a little bit of their little lady swag into what you have going on, let me know. I'm interested to know, because I always like to hear people's style influences. What is it? You know, what is it? It tells me a lot about who you are. But anyways, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. And I'm gonna keep going even though my office is a mess, but it is what it is. The show must go on. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.